Jeopardy! Fans have called out the show's producers for introducing a new daring category in a recent episode. The new NSFW category had Jeopardy! Fans opining on social media about what they considered an inappropriate addition. Game show host Mayim Bialik, 47, recently explained to the contestants participating what the S-Less Chaps category entailed. Each response is 2 words, only one contains the S, she elaborated. Jared Watson, who was the champion at the time, was the first to pick and answer questions from the debuted section, solving many of the inquiries incorrectly. Ironically, many of the questions asked in S-Less Chaps weren't as cheeky as the category title. S-Less Chaps is the non-explicit version of Assless Chaps. Assless Chaps are sturdy coverings that have leggings held up with a belt and expose the entire butt. Some fans found Jeopardy! S-Less Chaps category entertaining. S-Less Chaps is a hilarious name for a Jeopardy! Category. One fan praised on social media. Another added, "I really want to applaud the Jeopardy! Writers for making a category titled S-Less Chaps." However, other fans also considered it to be a bit risque. "While I find it hilarious, not sure it's appropriate for a family show." One person slammed. Another co-signed, "S-Less Chaps is by far the most entertaining and most risque category title for Jeopardy! I've seen in a long while. I'm sorry, but there is a Jeopardy! Category tonight, S-Less Chaps. This show has jumped the shark." A frustrated viewer reacted. Someone else snubbed. Despite the fun name, the category proved quite difficult and confusing as many of them were not correctly answered. Strike 1. Lately, fans have been calling out Jeopardy! Specifically one of the show's hosts. Mayim baffled viewers by completely writing off a contestant's final answer on Friday's episode. Instead of attempting to read the player's slightly illegible response, the TV host ruled, "What is? Sorry, I can't read that," in a clunky exchange. Returning champ Suresh Krishnan faced Tim Haggard, a communications consultant from Washington, D.C. Vicky Sear, a retired postmaster from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Suresh is a networking engineer from Suwanee, Georgia, who has surprised skeptics after winning his first 3 games in various odd fashion. In Thursday's game, he made a late-savvy all-in daily double bet when it looked like he wasn't going to win. And on Wednesday's game, he won out after a near-record 23 triple stumpers. His 4th win on Friday was in a more surefire runaway fashion, and he essentially punched his ticket to September's 2023 Tournament of Champions by doing so. He was comfortably in the lead going into Final Jeopardy! At $15,800, whereas Tim had $7,200 and Vicky had $3,800. I cannot read that. Final Jeopardy! Under British novels read, midway through this 1928 novel, the title character briefly takes there instead of his or her. Vicky revealed her response and wager first, and she was correct with Orlando referring to a novel by Virginia Woolf.